Oh, I think I'm back on. I think I'm back on. I'm not sure. I literally just got like negative. No. It says I reconnected. Am I still not on? Ah, you dang it.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Am I on, Cat?
Yeah?
Because I got a message that said that I was not on.
You mean on Discord?
My OBS was like, you got disconnected. 1 second. And I was just like,
I still... Well... Hold on, it might be delayed. Are you rotating your thing anymore? You stopped rotating it.
Yeah.
No, I think you might be off.
I
Hold on,
rotated
I'm gonna
it and
refresh
then,
it.
like, I have unrotated it. Yeah, it was out for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like I'm back. Okay, cool. Thank you, everybody. I was like, am I on?
Yeah, I refreshed the page and yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hi, Parrot! I'm eating a chocolate.
Is that from Valentine's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm okay, Paul. And he said, Happy Valentine's Day! And then he gave me a box of chocolates and some flowers.
Aw, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
To those of you who read my comic, most of you will know that Creamy brought me burritos. Which is
Yeah, I saw that.
The best Valentine's gift.
I know! I was like, man, that sounds so good right now.
Were you like, Yama, see, this is what you should have brought me. Forget the flowers. Get me burritos.
Forget the chocolate. Yeah. He knows.
Looks like everyone's caught up. I'm back online on most places in the world.
Oh yeah, fix this. Pirate. Dude, I drew that slowpoke. I finished it, and then like I tried looking for where it's at, and I can't find it. I don't know why. I have to look for it again. I'm like, poopies.
What?
I drew a slowpoke for a pirate, and it like the file just disappeared from my computer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, like what the? And that's like happened with most of my files,
You use Clip, right?
Yeah.
Like if you go to this, I don't know if this will work anymore, but file recent, anything that you've opened recently will be there, and then it'll also tell you like the file where it is. Like it'll tell you the root as where it is if you look at it.
Hold on, let me see.
If
I
you
don't
go
know.
under
It might be too
file,
late.
open recent. Yeah, it might be too late for the ones you're looking for, but feature.
Where did it go?
If you just go file recent, and then it'll show you like the first 6 things that you've worked on recently.
Okay.
And then it'll also, not only will it tell you which one the files, and if you click on it, it'll open the file. It'll also tell you like this file, the file where the file is located.
Man, where the... I can't find it. Not in
Oh.
here. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, no. It says I'm unable to find file.
Oh.
I know it's somewhere here.
I w
I'll find it for you, don't worry. I secretly took it. Pirate secretly took it. Now it's from my computer, darn it.
Pirate be pirating.
Yeah. Hi, Stormy.
Yeah, I did turn off. Because I can see, I just saw Stream Elements just going, oh yeah, hey, Riggs is now live. Speaking of Outer Wilds, I feel like we're doing it since I got a decent screen, which isn't blurry as hell. What do you mean? You want... Why is that a no-no? Although I feel like you answering that question is spoilery, so maybe not. Don't answer that. I should connect these.
It was like waving my arms around in the freaking chat, just going crazy.
What?
It's so funny because I could like, there's like a streamception on your stream.
Oh.
Because I can see, and it like it's a screen of your screen, of my screen, of your screen. It goes way in there. I love
It's just streamception.
Streamception. I'm trying to fix it, the thingy. I accidentally colored outside, and I didn't know that I colored outside because the color that I'm using is like white.
Oh, yeah.
But I gotta fix this so I can...
That happens.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm done. My hot dog coming out of a cabbage. Now I'm gonna work on the frame.
Story, I'm not even sure. Rinks.
Mm.
Where... I mean, you know... given you where you live now, where would you still like to visit? If you could still visit somewhere, like travel, or
What do
you're
you mean,
like
like
kind of like,
country wise, or somewhere in Japan, or what are we talking about here?
just I guess both, like country wise, and then like just vacation. You can go out anywhere if you have the money for it.
Oh my
Just
god, there's
go.
so many places I want to go.
Uh-huh.
Like Europe, there's a bunch of places in Europe that I want to go. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely want to go visit other Asian countries.
Mm-hmm.
Australia also. Yeah, so there's
Mm.
so many places. Even in Japan, like we haven't really gone around in Japan very often, mostly because of like money factors, but like I haven't been to Okinawa or Sapporo or Hokkaido, which is, it's in the same country as I am. I mean, even in the
Yeah.
Philippines, I haven't gone. Like, I would love to travel and just go visit, but the monetary factors of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey Luna, what's up? But yeah, but the monetary factors of it is definitely,
Like a big, yeah,
yeah.
for
The big
sure.
one that I want to do is Sweden at the moment. That's because I promised my best friend I'd go
Oh.
visit at some point in time, and I
Oh.
haven't yet. Um,
Okay.
so fun fact, that was supposed to be me and Creamy's honeymoon location.
Oh.
We haven't gone on our honeymoon yet, and
Oh.
it's gonna be almost 9 years this year.
Oh. Oh, I can't believe it's been that
I
long. Oh
know, right? Isn't that
my
crazy?
god. Like, I remember your wedding, and then like how old we were and how long ago that was, and I was like, damn. It's like you can't believe it.
Yeah, because it was 8 years last year, so it's gonna be 9 years in July.
That's nutty.
I know, right?
That's I can't. I
Remember
can't.
that time when we all played Mario Kart when I was in my wedding gown and everyone
Yeah.
was playing?
I remember that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been 9 years, guys.
That's wild. Am I going? Why is it going like behind that? Hello? Well, let's just color this. Let's just work it all together.
I feel like this is not straight, so maybe.
That's such a nice. That's a nice place. Stormy wants to go to Maui. Wait.
Oh man. You haven't even been to Hawaii yet. In terms of
Yeah.
locations, Remy has definitely been in more places than I have. But, someday I'll be around. I'll get to see some places that I want to see. Are the chargers still relevant, Nate?
Oh damn! My God.
uh
Rings. I can't believe you just hit Nate that hard.
Here, my entire time of me knowing the Chargers. So I'm not a sports fan, right? Not a big sports fan at all. But the entire time I have known Nate and watched the Chargers, they have always choked on the most important games that they play.
I didn't say that. I just want to put that out here, there that I'm here. I'm here for you, Nate. It's like he's freaking dissing the Chargers.
And
Oh
not all, so
my god.
here's the thing too, right? So they have a very loyal and energetic fan base in San Diego. And what did they do? They decided to go to LA.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
And
freaking
you
fair.
know, like, that super sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
That super sucks for their
I mean,
fans. Like, why would you do that to your loyal fan base that is in San Diego just because what you didn't have a stadium that's big enough because the city can't afford it, even though the team owner who owns the Chargers is richer than the city probably,
it's
and then they
making a
charge you
face
up
here.
the wazoo for like the ticket prices. I'm just like, dude, the least you can do is perform, man.
Yeah. I've never really got to travel. I got to go to New York, but that's about it. Yeah, I've traveled around the states. Sorry, just on that subject.
Sorry, Stormy. I'm like,
Sorry.
I made a statement.
Stormy's like, what is going on? We're talking.
I'm sorry, Nate. It's just facts. At
I
least
don't
the
know. How did
Padres,
that
like the
come up?
Padres, they're not only are they very good to their fan base, they actually like, you know, they've gone really far last year, right?
You know, I'm not here. I just
Hello,
want to put that.
Shineberry. Welcome. Thank you for following.
I'm just kidding. Um, Stormy, if you want to see what's going on too in Rinks' chat, the multi-stream, you can see
You can see
the
Nate get
thing. Yeah. You can see what's going on, but basically Natoid has brought up the Chargers and was like, bolt up. And then Rinks just was like, nah, I'm okay.
I was never like a sports fan, so
Yeah, that's fair. It's
no,
just
you
so
said
funny.
bolt up because Shio was like, "Oh, I remember being in a garage full of Chargers and Betty Boop," and then I was
Yeah,
like,
I
"Oh."
remember that too. Yes.
What was it? I was in a different chat and then someone was like really sad. Like I think the Chargers just like failed that day. Like they had a game, like a key game that day and then they didn't make it. And
Dude, I think everyone was sad.
so I was like, yeah, to be fair. Even in that chat I was like, to be fair, I haven't like ever seen them perform well when in the games that matter the most. Was it Ultramelon? Oh my gosh. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, I am not a huge sports fan. However, I do recommend people to come to a Japanese baseball game. It is so much fun. Even I had fun, and I don't even know what the heck is going on. At one point, I cheered for the wrong team because I didn't know what was going on. But yeah. It's very fun. It's an experience that I would recommend, especially for baseball fans. You know, I'm gonna move this. I think this would be. All right. See you, seal. Donate whenever you visit. Let me know so we can plan ahead for like whatever baseball game is going on. Hopefully there will be a See, that's another So I'm in Osaka, so the team is the Tigers, but they haven't done very well in the past few years. So I can't like while I'm not like vehemently cheering them on, they're kind of in the same Chargers situation. They haven't done well in a while. Except weren't the Chargers doing relatively well last year or something like that? And then, yeah.
Yeah, they started doing better, right? That's what I heard from my brother. We were talking about it a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, they did well despite like half the team being dead from injuries. Oh my gosh. My wonky frames. Quarterback had a hole in his rib cage. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why was he still playing? I feel like that should
Jesus.
be like cause for him to not be playing. As heroic as that is. Like, wouldn't you want to not exacerbate your injuries? You're gonna send me an Americ image? Okay. The guy in the leg had his 3. Sheesh! Oh my gosh. I feel like that's a sure sign that you should not do that. Oh my god. What? Does he have? I love that the shoulders, they're just like... Yosh. Hi. どうしましたか?
Dude, I just had some weird stuff happen to my... Why is always, man? The weird stuff happens in my chat.
Were you wanting me to translate this, Rise? American football doesn't seem like about skill when injuries happen that often. I mean, to make it
Yeah, what the heck?
So the
I had
first
some
one...
weird stuff happen.
Give me a
Sorry.
second. No, you're fine. I'm gonna mute myself. So the first one just says, oh, it's raining. He puts his thing on and he's like, oh, okay, there you go. Now I won't get as wet. And then he's like to the others, what's wrong? Like, aren't you going to go home quickly? I can't understand this other kanji that's there. And then everyone's just like, what the heck is this? He's so cute. There's cat ears on his hoodie or stuff like that. I think it's hilarious. I want this to be... Is this canon? I want it to be canon. Can we make this canon, please? Yoshi-P. You guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. But, like... It's basically this comic. About Americ being cute. He's everyone's husbando. You just follow. Yes, headcanon, Rise, totally. That is my headcanon now. They should just follow Rigby's suite and remove all heavy armor to easily lower the injury rate. Yeah, because you wouldn't be as pressed to hit hard, right? If you don't have, like, the protective gear on. Because you feel all the blows. At least, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. I totally knows what it feels like.
Yeah, that's totally what it is, right?
Yes. Yeah. You're welcome. Ah!
Ah! What's happening?
Nothing. I just did something wrong. You know, there's so many times where I'm just like, man, I'm so glad there's a Control Z button. It just freaking undo stuff, because I was like, I pressed the wrong thing and I started like coloring all over the freaking spot.
I feel that. Football is nuts. American football, very specifically. It's funny because like my art school here had like an American football club. I was like, that's weird. But you know what? Whatever makes them happy. Rugby is a symbol. Wait. Rugby is a symbol of homophobia? Oh, I mean, I guess because there's a lot of Chads, huh?
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt your local talk on your stream.
What's happening?
I just wanted to let you know this bad joke that Stormy has just put in the chat, and that's it. That's all.
You want to read it out loud?
Stormy said to me, "Cat, did you hear the new bees born by the ocean? They're babies." I'm sorry.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Yes.
Tim says it's a good joke.
Rice came in here and was like, boo. Don't boo Story.
Lady Luna and Tips on my chat love that, Stormy.
Oh my god.
You only heard a small part of it? So let me repeat. Hey, I'm gonna reword it so as it's not very cat specific. Hey, did you hear of the new bees born by the ocean? They're babies. Here, let me copy pasta that as well. For everyone who somebody wanted to steal it in my chat. There you go.
With the bee included.
Congratulations, Stormy. Yeah, with the bee emote. Had to put the bee emote.
You made it, Stormy. I'm so proud of you.
Stormy is in the big leagues. Oh my gosh.
What?
Wow, Tibbs. GG. There's another joke in Kat's chat if you wanted to check it out.
You want to read it? I want to hear it.
I'm not gonna read it anymore because Tibbs lied to me.
Oh my god, Beck. Hello?
Alright, let me hydrate. Sorry. I'm gonna ask to hydrate and have a posture check. Hydrate check for everyone. Everyone hydrate.
Oh.
Yes. I'm gonna do posture check. Oh. And posture has been checked. I also did a bit of stretching.
Rinks, did I tell you about my pin board?
Your what?
My pin board? I've been collecting pins. and I thought it would be really appropriate to show you the mushroom pin that I have.
Yes, go ahead. I don't think I've
Um,
seen it yet. You sent your
uh,
parents off on their own into the city? I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure
I
they'll be
have
fine, Luna.
I have a board, like a little pin board that I've been collecting pins on. This is actually my newest one, the one with the guinea pig. It's really cute.
Ooh. Oh, I love that froggy friend. Where's the
Yeah,
mushroom?
right here. You
Oh,
see
I
it?
see. Oh, I see it. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love the really cute meep. Oh.
Yeah, and then I have like a freaking little apothecary mushroom group, like a
Oh, that's so
medicinal one.
cute. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, I think it looks
adorable.
flowers. No, I'm collecting pins, and I bought a whole bunch of pin boards, and so I'm gonna keep doing that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I'd show since we're doing the art. Oh, okay.
Yes. We love a good pin board. I don't have a pin board, so basically it's a
Yeah, I
felt.
do.
It's a piece of felt that's I need to renew it because I want it to be shaped like a cat. It's just a piece of felt that I've been pinning everything to. And it's just like clamped at the top, but I need to remake it so that it's over a like a dowel rod so that it's a little stronger. It's sagging a little now. There's just so many pins on it. I'd show it, but one, I don't have a camera set up. Two, there's a lot of pins.
Yeah. That's a lot of pins.
I have a lot of pins. There's this language that I know that only works verbally and does require some knowledge of the German language. Oh. It would totally pass by me because I have very little to no knowledge of the German language. Also, you can't do it verbally since you'll be in text. You'd have to get on the call really quickly, just say the joke and then leave.
I mean, do they want us to come on the call? Or we can pop into your little thing for a little bit. That's up to you, though. Don't pressure.
Cat wanting to hear all of the bad jokes.
Dude, I love bad jokes. They're so hilarious. And they make everybody laugh sometimes. And then some people just do.
They make everybody laugh sometimes.
I gotta be real. I gotta be real, dude.
You don't have your mic set up? Oh.
Procrastinating. I have to fix this bottom. I don't like it. I forgot. It's so quiet. Oh, I forgot to put the music back on. I just realized that my music ended.
I just need to occasionally check mine so it doesn't think that I'm not watching it. And like YouTube's like, hey, are you still watching? I wish they didn't do that for music playlists, because, like, you know, that's the whole point of it, right?
To just have it just go on in the background.
Yeah, just having it be on.
It's like, bye. Thank you guys for enjoying my pinboard with me. Oh, I forgot that's what I was doing. I was erasing this.
opacity of this so I can see what I'm working on.
Wah. I love the
I
quacks,
miss
dude.
hearing that quack. Like, remember before when you did the multi-stream and that I could hear it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Can you not hear it on your end, or are you just like?
I have the streams muted.
Ah, yeah. No worries. That makes sense.
You get confused.
But also, yeah.
Dibs, it doesn't work if you explain it.
Like,
I'm not gonna read that.
do you want me to read it? Should I not read? I probably should read it.
It's up to you, Kat. I'm not stopping you. You want to read it?
I get confused when U.S. medicine commercial talks about visible effects from the first dose. Yeah, the first two. What? I feel like I didn't do that joke justice.
You were reading it too stiffly, Kat.
I know.
You're like,
know.
I get confused when U.S. medicine commercial. Like, you might as well be that the TikTok announcer. I get confused when U.S. medicine talks about the visible effects. God, it's such an awful voice. I'm making this frame super fancy.
Yeah.
Man, this last mushroom is like extra.
But but it makes sense and it's really cool. I really like that. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The US pronunciation makes dose sounds like Spanish. Yes. Yes, Tips. We get it. Thank you.
You're doing your darndest, Tips. You're doing your darndest. That's all that matters.
I feel like Tips is like, yeah, I get it. Get it? Dose? Dose? This is how it feels like.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me randomly screaming here.
Alright. I won't then. Watch as the fungus moth turns into a super elaborate year-long piece. I know, right? You're like sitting in a corner with him. Yeah! Tips. I hope it's not an insult to you when I say that I can see that happening. But it would, like, instead of being sad to be, like, I can see it being more, like, adorable and cute. Just because I know how you are, Tibbs. And it wouldn't be sad. Like, you're just so enthusiastic about it. You know, people are just like, yeah! And clapping. At least that's what it feels like to me.
Pirate.
Damn. That's a fancy frame.
It is a fancy frame. It's a nice frame too.
Like
Cooking rice.
the fanciest one I've done for my hot dog cabbage.
Yeah. But I love it. I love how elaborate the like the flow the mushroom is.
Well, this mushroom is like super ruffly and translucent. I'm still like, okay, how am I gonna color this? Because it's dense, because it's dense in the middle. Like, it's not as translucent. It's more like, you know, solid, opaque. But it gets a little more translucent as it gets out towards the edges because it's thinner, and it makes me want to eat this mushroom. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. Why that specific
It's a friendly
trait?
mushroom. Yeah. It's a friendly mushroom that you want to eat.
I mean, yeah. Yes, I suppose so. You meet this mushroom and you're like, alright, dinner's ready. And you like kill it. God, that sounds so sad. Mushroom's so cute, it must be consumed. Yes. I'm gonna save a copy of the frame. Because that's way too elaborate, and I don't want it to, like, accidentally get destroyed because I'm being stupid.
I need to do this part. Because there are parts of it just...
Okay, I'm gonna increase this and then reduce the frame. Then I can delete parts. Oops. The question is, should I continue the story from where they're all drunkenly sitting on a little table to have them all washed in a short little... What? Think of... Oh, mermaid. Oh, right. I remember that when you did that mermaid. That was really fun. I think it'd be fine either way. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is section. I made too many
I had to
tangents.
get out a yell.
What?
I had to let out a yell. Hey.
That here. Alright. This is also a weird, awkward tangent. That was pretty funny. I agree. I don't know if it was the funniest idea you had back then, Tibbs, but that was pretty funny.
Nice. Should I continue the story from when they were all drunkenly singing on the sailboat? Oh.
He did a mermaid back in the day where it was like an ongoing story between this
Oh.
fish who fished a seahorse-headed man.
Uh-huh.
So it was like the head of a seahorse and the body of a man. And it was pretty funny.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you still have that up somewhere? Yeah. You might want just go ahead and share it. Yeah. If you want to see it, Kat, Tibbs is gonna share it on the Discord.
Ooh, okay.
The saga is up. really need to replace the nibs for my pen. It's very worn down.
Mm.
What tablet do you have, Kat?
I don't remember what version. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
What brand is it?
It is Huon.
Ah, okay.
H640p. Yama got this for me a while ago.
I would
Oh,
definitely like check the nib once in a while. You'll be amazed at how well a pen works after you've like changed the nib.
is that like the tip of it?
Yeah, because it
Oh, you
wears
can
like
change
I
that out?
find that Huion um pens, their nibs wear out much faster than when I ever had like in the whole 10 years that I owned my previous Wacom, my old Wacom. Like I don't think I ever changed the nib. I think I might have changed it once. I've definitely changed my um Huion nib more, but also I have like a paper like uh cover on my tablet as well, so that's probably not helping.
I see. I never considered it.
So if you look at
Oh,
your brush tip and then spin it around slowly, it should have like an even like point, but if you're using one side more than the other, you'll see like one side will be flatter. It should work out like that, yeah, Tibbs. Because it turns it into just like a PNG.
are you talking about like when I'm marking stuff with the pen? Hold on.
No.
Actually,
Just
I'm
look at your
curious now.
actual pen,
Okay.
like the actual tablet pen. And if you like look at the silhouette against like a light, and if you're spinning the pen slowly, it should be like an even point throughout.
Mhm.
But you'll see like the side that you're using the most, it'll have like a slightly flat edge. Unless you like spin your pen a lot when you use it. Because that's possible too.
I think I kind of see what you mean because I do, but I do end up sometimes like just twisting it a lot. If that makes sense, or
Yeah.
like
Some people do it naturally.
yeah,
So if
but
you're doing it, yours might not be as worn down. Mine is very worn down on one end that I use a lot. But I'm just like being stubborn. I'm just like, it's fine. I'll keep using it. But I can tell that it's not. Like, I have to press a little harder. I'm trying to use the end that's not as worn down.
yeah, I do feel like I do press a little. Sometimes I feel like I press too hard on it, and I don't know if I am.
Um, you should be fine. Unless you're getting lines like you want a lighter line and then you keep getting really thick lines. Then you might want to
Yeah,
adjust the pressure sensitivity so that it's adjusted to how hard you press on like your pen.
yeah.
That way you can get like different line variations and line widths. So to those of you who are curious about Tibbs sea horse-headed man, it's in my chat right now. He put the Discord link to the picture.
Horse-headed man.
Sea horse-headed man.
I'm also curious.
It's something.
Seahorse-headed man. See the seahorse-headed man. I always get it mixed up. I have like my stuff or like all my discords organized into certain ways. And usually I separate the Twitch ones from like family ones.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
your
have something like
Discord,
that.
yeah. I have both of your Discords in the in the family one.
I only have one Discord. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, the family. Remember our old
Oh, the
family one?
family one.
Yeah. Is it in general?
You can check it in my chat. He posted up a
Oh,
link.
okay. Oh.
Yep.
Hell
The
yeah.
horse-headed man.
Hey, I won the battle royale in your
Nice.
chat.
Time to spend them points.
I'm gonna be stingy. I'm just kidding.
He's just gonna be like, no, I'm saving.
It's mine.
One of these days, I'm gonna start my pixel art journey. And then I'm gonna start making my own custom pixel cats. Because cats is what I want really for the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And not Kirby's. As much as I love Kirby's.
Yeah. I started collecting those Kirby blind boxes.
Oh gosh, there's so many.
The
Cat.
terrarium ones. Yeah, the terrarium one is like my favorite.
Most of them are really good, which is really nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit too much.
I thought about collecting those, but there's so many.
Yeah,
There's
there's a
almost
lot.
like a new one every month.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I've decided to be very like. There was one where it's like, Kirby characters on a swing. Like the thing is there's a swinging element in the figure, and I thought that was really cute. But then I got paralyzed by indecision, and then the moment passed, and then I don't see them around anymore.
Aw, poopy.
Right. Finished it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I do think I have this presenter. Whenever your core finishes dancing. Alright, Tibbs, good night. Have a good rest.
Night, Tibbs.
masking layer on. It's so weird. I keep twisting my pen so that it's on the side that's like less worn out, and my hand keeps twisting it back to the old side. Like unconsciously. I'll just like realize that I'm using the wrong side again.
Mm-hmm. Your subconscious is like, man, I really like this side.
Yeah.
We're gonna just stay here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
It's like, well, you know.
All right, buddy.
I would like to not use the side of the pen that's very worn out. Thank you. Masking layer. Hey, Doggo!
Doggo,
It's the late night crew!
we're here now.
How are you, Doggo?
Yeah.
What's up? Going to Big Bear tomorrow? Ooh, have fun.
That
You gonna
sounds
do
like
some
someone fun.
skiing, snowboarding? What are you doing? I've only been to like Big Bear like a couple of times. With the biggest one when Dogness took me there. And I learned snowboarding that day. And I learned how much I enjoyed snowboarding, even though I nearly died that day. Snowboarding? Nice. Yeah, I like I legit almost died that day.
That's scary.
Because I was, you know, I'm new, and then I started sliding, and then I tried to do the usual techniques of trying to stop without using your hands, because that's supposed to be like your last resort, so you don't break your wrist. And I just would not stop.
Oh yikes!
And I reached the edge of the, like, by the time I stopped, my
Oh,
feet
shit,
like part of my snowboard was dangling off the edge of this cliff. So.
Dang.
But I still had fun.
That's good, as long as you had fun.
Yeah. I feel like I need to change that.
Doggo, how are you? Thank you for the resub.
Doggo. Doggo being doggo.
Doggo.
I should just apply this map. This is a new.
Dude, my arms are sore.
What you do?
It was like a little bit of arm stuff. Just not used to it. It's kind of like I took a really long break when we moved from like working out, and so I'm trying to regain my strength.
I see.
I did like the little curls, like where you're just supposed to like lift it up like this with the weights, and I went heavy.
Oh. Don't overdo it.
Yeah. Read the paper about low weekly sets I sent to Reeks.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
It's basically the TLDR of it is like doing not as intense sets per week. It can be just almost as effective. Not 100%, like 80% effective as doing like going hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
And so I actually skipped my workout yesterday, but I was like, eh. I was very tired. I was very tired. And actually, I ended up doing like a really short nap, like during bedtime. So, so Creamy has to go to bed earlier than I do this week because he has to wake up super early. And I joined him to just cuddle. And then I like napped. And then I woke up at like 1 and I was like, well, I can't sleep. And I kept thinking about writing this thing. So I have kind of a plan in mind. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go through with this. Let me just say that out loud. But it's basically like writing a letter to adults, to parents who have adult children. Because like, you know, things like asking them if they're gonna have children, or, you know, saying things like, oh, only your happiness matters. But then when they ask you how you are, to be like, oh, how's your work? And like, are you still working like this many days a week? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, you tell me my happiness, it's all that matters, but then you're also telling me by your usual actions that the true happiness and value is if I'm working enough to earn a lot of money, you know? And it's like really, like I've been thinking about in my head, this has been happening, this thought has been in my mind for a couple of weeks now. And like, I'm just like, am I really gonna go through with this? Because I don't know if I want to go through with this.
You know, I think that you should.
But I feel like
it would be like a
go ahead.
Oh, I just think that it would be like, it's such a great, I don't know, I feel like it's a good thing. It's like things that people need to hear, especially like, you know, older, like the older generations, just like, because they place a lot of their ideals on us a lot, and it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like it should be heard, like the other side. So I think you should go through with it. That's me.
So like I've just been like, and this is not just like my own parents. This is not like a
Yeah.
point out to them. This is like for all parents because I've also heard other like from you and from other friends of like their parents checking in on them and then like, you know, doing things and saying
Yeah.
stuff that is just like, well, um, and their values are often I feel like there's a lot of them, and it's not like we don't love them. That's the one main thing I wanted to point out with the thing that I was gonna write was that it's not that we don't love them. It's just like their values and who they think they know when we were little is not who they know now. Like we've changed from then, and so our
Mm-hmm.
values are no longer the same. Especially if you live in a different state, and if you don't like have heart to heart talks with the parent very often, like sometimes what they think they know of you is no longer the same, and so they're still acting on the old image of you when you've completely changed from that, and sometimes those things don't align, or sometimes like they just don't know you well enough, so when you seek them out for advice, they'll give you the most generic response that really isn't
You were looking
like it
for.
doesn't take into consideration your own values, or like
Mm-hmm.
how you are now. So for example, like if you go, you're like, I'm lost and I want like some advice. So you seek their advice and they're like, oh, just work hard and stuff. And you're like, I could have gotten this advice from like anyone who doesn't know me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you read that story about the businessman and fisherman? No, I have not.
Yeah. I agree. And it's that you know, that's I feel like that's something I feel like that's something you should do, like and talk about because yeah, people need to hear it, you know? We're a different generation
We
of
are, and
kids.
especially now, like for example, the talk about like when are you gonna have children? Like economically, like it's a mess right now. And then there's also the threat of the world basically just dying. Is like, is that really a good place to raise a child? Is that something like children have no choice in whether they want to be born or not? Um,
Mhm.
sure, you can link it. If you want, link it on both the Discord and on chat. Dago. And so I've just been thinking, like last night I could not sleep. I kept on thinking about it. And I'm just like, this is the kind of thing that I need to like sit down and write carefully and put a lot of thought, because the one thing, because I'm writing it, the main thing is like my parents might be like, "Oh, it's me and me alone." Um and I don't want that to be the case because I'm writing this for basically as many people as possible, but at the same time I can't really do that because even your experience from mine is very different, Kat.
Mhm.
No, you don't, because you're a mod. Doggo.
The hell, dude.
Um, so it's just like one of those things where I'm just like, we're just different people with different like wants and desires for the world. Sometimes we don't want a lot of money. Sometimes we just want enough so we can live and be like comfortable and have like nice things if we wanted them, be able to save. And that's all we really
Mhm.
want. And so parents asking us, "Oh, you're only working this many like times a week. Like how are you surviving?" It's like we're not screaming to you for like, "Oh,
For
we're
real.
in dire straits. I can't eat cuz I don't have money." Then that means we're okay. That means we're happy, right? So that should be all that
Yeah.
matters, right? But it's not.
No. And it's like and it's just, you know, with I don't know. I feel like with a lot of the older generations like, "Oh yeah, they want to tell you like how you should spend your money and how you should be handling your stuff." And it's like, "Dude, this is my life. What do you mean?
Yeah,
My life.
exactly.
You have your
And
life."
the other thing is that like they don't know how we live our lives, right? Our lives are
Mhm.
so different from the times when we were living with our parents. So,
Mhm.
like, what we spend our money on, and like, who knows how our job situation is better than we do? We're the ones living it. Like, so, like, sometimes unsolicited, like, oh, you should get a better job with better pay kind of commentary is not necessary. Like, we know if we need a better job or if we want a better job with better pay. And so it's rough. It's a very delicate topic because I understand that I also want to emphasize that while the ideal turnout from me writing this is that some of them will be a little more careful and thoughtful when they talk to us and catch up with us. Most of them won't because
Yeah. They're just like,
they're
oh,
they're
why do you
old
want to
and a
be that
lot of them
way?
are very set in their ways and it's like and I can even see like people responding to the letter being like, "What the heck, dude? Like you don't know what it's like to be a parent." I'm like, "I don't, but you don't know how we are now." And so, cuz I can't
Yeah.
say, well, I can't cuz sometimes parents forget that they were children once and that
Yeah.
what they wanted for them, maybe they followed what their parents wanted, but that's not what they wanted for themselves. But that doesn't mean that you should continue that cycle, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very delicate topic that I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah. But it makes sense to me, you know?
Yeah, like you're like one of the inspirations for me wanting to write that because of our talks.
Yeah.
Like as you probably can surmise. But yeah. I mean, as again, like not everyone's parents is like that, so I'm just trying to cast a wide net.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this piece is getting really busy. I feel like when I color this, I should go for simpler colors.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot going on,
Yeah,
but it's
like
good.
this turned out to be very. You
It
like
looks
this
like a
fungus
big
creature, Nana?
project.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bryce said it looked
that's
like a
good.
hot dog coming out of a cabbage. Very sad. Banana also likes your fungus creature.
Thank you, Nana. I hope it looks malicious enough. That was my intent.
I mean, it looks pretty evil. Nana.
You guys just can't come in here and say that. I'm just freaking destroyed.
It's adorably malicious.
I don't know how to feel.
I would just take it as a compliment, Cat.
Okay. Uh, you put
Like to be
this
fair,
over.
my friendly creature might be
Nope.
like it would try to bite your thumb, but you wouldn't be phased by it. Also, it's like a like it tries to be mean, but it's too small. So you're just like, oh, it's nibbling my hand, but nothing's happening.
Hmm.
Like that, Nana. I'm trying to see if I need any more like decoration for this thing. I feel like I don't, but I'm trying to check the habitat of this fungus, which is just like trees, really. It's just growing on bark. Yeah, that's exactly what Nana means. It's just like, it's evil, but you're just like, oh, it's so cute. And then if it bites you, you're like, oh, it bit me.
It's adorably malicious. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now I really want to read the story that Doggo linked. Hold on. Is it long? Okay, it's not long. I will read it out loud for everyone. Let
Okay.
me let me set my fungus creature so that it's visible. And let me read this out loud as a short like break. It's a 1 minute one
Oh,
minute reading. Okay, I will read. It's story time, everyone. Hold on to your hats. I'm gonna be reading.
okay.
let me drink some water. Prep my voice. La la la
Yeah, prep
la.
your voice. Clear the passage. Read.
Clear the pipes. All right. There once was a businessman who was sitting by the beach in a small Brazilian village. As he sat, he saw a Brazilian fisherman rowing a small boat towards the shore, having caught quite a few fish. The businessman was impressed and asked the fisherman, "How long does it take to catch so many fish?" The fisherman replied, "Oh, just a short while." "Then why won't you stay longer at sea and catch even more?" The businessman was astonished. "This is enough to feed my whole family," the fisherman said. The businessman asked, "So, what do you do for the rest of the day?" The fisherman replied, "Well, I usually wake up early in the morning, go out to sea, catch a few fish, then go back and play with my kids. In the afternoon, I take a nap with my wife, and the evening comes, I join my buddies in the village for a drink. We play guitar, sing, and dance throughout the night." The businessman offered a suggestion to the fisherman. "I am a PhD in business management. I could help you become a more successful person. From now on, you used to spend more time at sea and try to catch as many fish as possible. When you have saved enough money, you could buy a bigger boat and catch even more fish. Soon, you'll be able to afford more boats, set up your own company, your own production plant for canned food and distribution network. By then, you will have moved out of this village to Sao Paulo, where you can set up an HQ to manage your other branches." Fisherman continues, "And after that?" The businessman laughs heartily. "After that, you can live like a king in your own house, and when the time is right, you can go public and float your shares in the stock exchange, and you'll be rich." The fisherman asks, "And after that?" The businessman says, "After that, you can finally retire. You can move to a house by the fishing village, wake up early in the morning, catch a few fish, then return home, play with the kids, have a nice afternoon nap with your wife. When the evening comes, you can join your buddies for a drink, play the guitar, sing and dance throughout the night." The fisherman was puzzled. "Isn't that what I'm doing now?" Uh-huh. Yes, it's exactly this. Yeah. It's just like our parents want what's best for their children. The parents want what's best for their children, and they're like, taking all the lessons they've learned in their life to be like, you should be doing this because this will like get you farther. But that might not be what we want for us. And we might just want to have like a simpler life where we don't have to worry about all of that stuff and we just earn enough just to be comfortable in our lives. And that should be okay. And that should not be a cause of concern for parents or parents being like, "Well, you should do this." And it's just like, "Well, I don't want to do that." It's one of those things. But yeah. So maybe I will go ahead and write up my letter, a letter to all parents. Because not everyone has extremely understanding and loving parents. Yeah, it is. Because I think that's why like capitalism has such a big hold. It's because everyone is like, you should be doing better because you can. And I'm just like, you can't really. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Fern. That's what I was just saying. Like we're just yeah, it's and like everyone's like, even when you're doing art, for example, right? You're doing art and people are like, "Oh yeah, you can sell that." Is the first thing when you're good. They're like, "You can sell that." And it's not like, "Oh, that's so cool." Like, man, I can't wait to see more. And just enjoying the art for the art itself. It's like we're all trying to find a profit. And it's not some of us really wants the profit, but there's people who have that mindset because society has told them that's the next step when it shouldn't be. It shouldn't necessarily be that. Should tell that to one of my coworkers. Because I want an expensive mansion, bunch of cars. No, yeah, greed runs through most of humanity. And so, yeah. It's a very complex topic as I said, because I want to write it thoughtfully. Um yeah, exactly. There is a good level of ambition. And like, if our ambition is to just earn enough to be comfortable, that should be accepted as okay and not seen as someone like what Fern said, being lazy. I remember a time when I was like happy with what I had, and then something happened, and that's changed. And I'm trying to get back to those places where I was content, because being content is not a bad thing. And it doesn't mean that I'm not aspiring hard enough. Although, like, admittedly, it is kind of difficult to do in these times because everyone is always trying to do some kind of like side hustle or whatever, and so you're just like, should I be doing that? Is that like, is that what I should be doing? No, it's what some people should do or feel like they should be doing, but if you don't feel like that's what you need to do, then you don't have to. Easy as that. And those around you, those who care and cherish you, should also accept it as for what it is. And that is the hardest part. I'm so glad my grandfather drilled into it. Don't be greedy. Don't be wasteful. Try to be comfortable. Eat lots of good food. Yes! Eat lots of good food. That's very important. I aspire to be a rich woman's husband. Don't we all? Didn't we all have plans to marry rich? In You know what though? In some aspects, I got kind of lucky because Creamy is not filthy rich, but I definitely got. Let's just say I got hella spoiled joining his family. I was like, what? He is fucking awesome. Like, I agree.
I too am spoiled. But not intentionally, I guess. What's the base?
He's saying we spoiled. Let me put it
I
this
too am a
way.
little spoiled.
All right. The amount of the gifts that I have received from your family in one holiday is usually the kind of gift that I would receive if I had told my parents that I was combining all of the holidays that you receive gifts for and my birthday and then some. So like the first time I got gifted by grandma, I was just in shock because that was normally for me to receive that kind of money or gifts, I would be like, okay, so for example, I wanted to buy something that's fairly expensive. I would go, all right, I can if you give me this money, you don't have to give me Christmas and like New Year's and my birthday. This is gonna be all of it in one. And then I would have to add on top of that kind of thing. And I got that in one go. And I was just like, holy shit, what is going on? Like I was not used to it at all. Still not. Um oh yeah, grandma definitely spoiled us. I was very like I was like blinking my eyes every time. But, so things like that. It's definitely like I'm not saying you guys are spoiled. You guys are actually very well very level-headed in terms of like people I've met in the US. You're all lucky to have the parents that you had. I think they raised you very well in terms of things like that. But whew, it's definitely like I am not used to that kind of thing. Even now. So, I'm very thankful. Like I'm not complaining and I'm very 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 thankful. But it's definitely one of those things like people's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be marrying rich" in a way that I kind of did. Even though you guys aren't like millionaires or whatever.
Okay, sorry.
What? What are you doing, Kat?
Oh.
What was that? What was
I
that
did a little,
dance?
I did a little chicken dance. I need to pee.
Go
I'm just gonna
on.
let you know.
You're
I'll be
doing
right back.
Kat's chicken dance to signify that she is in need of peeing.
You want to say hi to the stream? Come sit in the chair while I go pee.
No, your dad is something else.
Yeah.
but property. Hey Yama, what's up?
Hi, Rinks. You're drawing so pretty. Did you just y'all made that like in one like sitting like now?
Yeah. I like
Oh my god,
I'm about to start coloring.
it's so nice.
I know, Fern, famous streamer Yama. Guest starring, special
Yeah, right.
appearance.
Hello, what's up, Fern? How's it going? I did my time today, so I'm good.
Did you stream today?
I did earlier, a lot
I
earlier
missed
today.
it. I did wake up a
Nah, it's
little late
okay.
today.
No, it was because like on Wednesdays usually we have like a planned kind of hangout on PlayStation, so we
Ah,
kind of just like I just stream earlier, and that's pretty much it.
gotcha.
Yeah,
What'd you
yeah,
do today? What'd you stream?
yeah. Nothing much. We just played Overwatch,
Oh,
and
I see, I see.
well, it's funny because they had this thing called Lover Watch, and it's like a dating sim for Overwatch, and I wanted to try it, but it never happened
What
because
it like do you have to like how do you act? Is that a special side thing that you have to activate or
no, yeah, it's like you go on their website and they have like it's a dating sim. Like I think you're trying to like
romance?
date like Genji and Hanzo and somebody else, and if you do like all the endings, you get like stuff for like Valentine's Day. I was like, okay, I'll try it out. It just never happened,
Oh.
but
Is it
but it looked
over?
cute. No, it's still up.
Oh, I
So
see, I see.
if you're interested, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try dating sim. I saw like one of our friends doing it, and they're doing like one was doing like 5 dates, the other was doing some other dating sim, and I remember there was one where you're dating uh like weapons, and they have
Oh,
like their own
boyfriend
personalities in there.
dungeon. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
wish list
that
that.
one's pretty fun. And it has a fun like fighting aspect of it to keep it entertaining.
Yeah,
Or like if you're not used to doing like visual novels where it's a lot of like reading and like just chill downtime, Boyfriend Dungeon is
yeah,
perfect. Like kind of introducing you to that aspect of gameplay and then adding like a roguelite aspect to it.
yeah. I like that. It sounds fun.
I recommend.
Jeez, thanks, Ninja. No, yeah, I just need like today I think I had a good bit of energy today, so I was just streaming just like first person shooters and everything. I think I just need to like chill out for a little bit
Uh,
and play something like quiet.
that's fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, there's a lot of cozy games nowadays for you to get into. Oh, if you
Yeah,
want something that's really short, like easy to, chill game that's a short exploration, um, I recommend either a short hike or Toem. Those are both pretty short games, very chill, fun exploring, just going around. It's not a dating sim of any sort, but it's just a cozy game.
a short hike. I think I saw you play that. It looked really cozy and like just nice and wholesome.
Yeah, definitely recommend those two.
Yeah,
The only dating sim I
yeah,
played is Persona 4 and 5. I mean, it is kind of a
That's
dating sim.
pretty much. Kat and I need to finish. Uh, what was it? It Takes Two. So it's like
Ah, right,
that was a
right,
fun
right.
game. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm glad
Okay.
that it takes to end it the way it does. I'm not gonna say because I don't think you guys
Mm.
are done, but
No, yeah, we got like halfway, but it's so fun. So
that's
yeah.
good.
All right. Okay. Well, nice talking to you. I probably talk to you tomorrow or something.
All right,
But Kat's gonna take over again, so she'll finish her mushroom.
all right. See
All right.
you.
Good night. Good. Bye, guys. Go. I need to get you a good chair.
I, I know it's loud.
It's like sitting in like it's time. It's 17. I'm 99.
Oh, I heard the quack. Quack.
Yeah.
Welcome back, cat.
Hey, thanks. Got distracted by coffee? No worries, Stormy. Yeah, Yaba popped in. What are you sorry? Thanks. Thanks, Stormy. I'm trying to finish up a little bit. Some little details.
Yeah,
I
I'm
messed up.
gonna start coloring this in.
Yeah,
And
no
I think I'm
worries.
gonna do it really simply because I made this so detailed. I'm just if
I
I
mean,
colored it busily, then it'll be too busy.
it's really pretty. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
I still want to try and get the translucency effect. I wonder, hold on. I just want to see how this kind of, oh, okay, I can kind of blend in. Cool. Yeah, yeah. If anyone wants to try out a visual novel, one of my favorite ones is called Planetarian. Um, I love that game. I love and hate it. And that's all I'm gonna say. Because I want you guys to try it out. It's like trying to recommend Outer Wilds. You want to talk about it, but you really don't want to talk about it.
You're stuck in the middle.
Yeah, because like saying anything more will like spoil the whole thing and whatnot. And just like
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Oh, I just realized my music is on. Spoilers, there's wild outside. You missed the
Spoilers, it's
title.
wild outside.
It's called Planetarian.
Let me see.
It's
Hold on.
really a visual. It's not a dating sim. It's very much a visual novel. Um, definitely love that game. I enjoy it deeply. And in
Um,
general, ones by Key tend to be pretty good. There is many of those that Creamy loves most of Key's work. Spoilers, it takes place on a planet. Ooh, shh. Shio! Spoiling it for everybody.
Shio spoiling it.
Wow.
How dare.
You're being rude. Let me, Fern, if you're gonna play it, like, let me know. Because I want to, like, watch someone play that game. Like, actually, I only watched Creamy play that game. I didn't actually play it myself, but I was very much there. He played it while I was watching next to him. And I also like horror visual novels because there's a bunch of those that I enjoy. I wish that I could play one of them on stream, but I've already watched someone else play it, so like, but it's been a while and I've forgotten a little bit. And one of them did have an English release, so I could possibly. Yeah, Fern. Shio. Canon, yes. Those, I know that they have visual novels. Those are very long visual novels, though. If you are getting into the visual novel aspect of those stories. But I'd still like experience them. It's just like a different thing when you're the one like in control, so to speak. Although I actually haven't seen Creamy play through Canon or Clanon. I'm playing real interesting point and click that's based on no left grab. Oh, that's the one that you guys reviewed, right? For the Steam Next Fest? Or is that different from that one? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of common for very many very many visual novels. There's many of them that use that kind of like tactic to hide like the true ending. You can't confirm or deny. Technically under embargo. Oh, gotcha. I won't ask any more then. But there is a horror visual novel called NG that I really like, and the art is beautiful. But many of that series didn't get released in the US, so it's only in Japan. But I know that there's a few of them that got released recently that so I should look into trying to play that on stream or something. Or just look up the true ending at that point. I mean, you could. Like I said, some of their keys, or most of Key's original stuff have a lot of like playthrough. For example, Little Busters is very long. From what I hear from Creamy.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's the allure of what like the true story is, you know. Really depends on what kind of gamer you are and what you seek in a game. So if you're not like able to focus very long periods of time in a very story heavy kind of gameplay, then it might not be the best for you, which is understandable, and that's okay.
Mm.
Persona is just a right amount in visual novel I can focus on. That's not even very visual novel-y, but I gotcha. Then you might be able to do Planetarian then, Shio, because that one is a much shorter novel, and it doesn't have like multiple endings, I don't think. I've only gotten one, so. The thing is, I don't know if I consider it as like visual novel, Shio, personally, just because I also play JRPGs, and a chunk of it is like, that's like the JRPG aspect of it for me rather than a visual novel. Even though like I see exactly what you mean and why you would say that it's a visual novel. But like for me, it's just like, oh yeah, it's a JRPG, and so there's the story parts of it, and this is the story parts of it. Is that the frame? Yes, it is the frame. Which reminds me, I am so you guys, I'm so excited for Baten Kaito. It's coming back. I'm so excited. I never imagined that I would see Baten Kaitos revived in this day and age. Because I feel like when I was playing that game, nobody else was, and most people didn't know what the heck it was. So to see it come back and be like, what was it, remaster? I hope it's like a bit of a remaster. I would appreciate that. But even if it's just like a port, I don't think it can be a port. It's so old. But I'm so happy. That game where you hit kites out of the sky with a bat? No. I see what you did there, but no.
Yo.
No. It's much better than that. I think I was too busy screaming, not gonna lie. Let me just really quickly play the trailer for Baten Kaitos, the original. Because they didn't show it. They didn't show some of my favorite parts of it. Baten Kaitos. What? Yeah, like Discord saved your eardrums. I know! Back in the day, like, it was the first one who did card-based combat like that, and I really enjoyed it. Baten Kaitos 2 plays slightly differently than Baten Kaitos 1, but... I still like them both. But let me... Okay. This is E3 2004, my friends. Okay, let me pause music real quick. Oh, that's a different game because this was on GameCube.
A long time ago it was.
God, it's so quiet.
Began to dwell in the sky.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have it. I have music. It's like, why is it so quiet? Oh wait, hold on.
After the horrendous battle, our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and barren earth to find their future in the skies.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch. Who cares?
The god of demise and destruction, the cursed power
Oh, my bad, guys. Oh.
The end, Magnus? Never heard of that before.
Damn, the bastards.
It's
Unthinkable! To act against the Empire?
I've been waiting.
I know, right?
He will inflict a catastrophe.
Those animations. Oh shit.
Let
Forget
us trust
Quack.
the young
One more.
who hold the
Who
spirit
quacking?
within them.
Beg. I beg.
Will fill the void within you
Oh.
and soothe the agony inside.
From when did you know?
No way!
Only hope, the lost ocean.
Look at that epic cinematic. Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Someday you will know what you are meant to be.
I had to like just boost up my desktop audio for that because there was no fixing it. So Cat was really loud. But
My bad.
no, it's not your fault. It's the video. The video was just super quiet. You're fine now, though, Cat.
Eh.
Can you say something so I can keep adjusting my mic? Because I also adjusted my own audio.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of butts. Did I tell? Oh, I've been selling my reusable butts. Wait, actually, no, I haven't actually been selling my reusable butts. I just like to
Reusable
say that I
butts?
have. Yeah.
What? Reusable butts.
My chat knows. My chat knows. Reusable butts.
Hey, Bread Bun Bun. What's up? What's up? But yeah, I'm very excited for Baten Kaitos. Also, bronchitis. Very funny, Nana. But so Creamy did not know about this game, and I introduced him to it because in one of Donkey's videos that was talking about like voice acting, it showed a little clip from that, and like it's very overacted cheesy, and I freaking love it for it. Unthinkable to act against the Empire. Like that's become like a little meme in our household. That's why I'm very shocked to see it being remastered, and I'm very, very excited. No, I should. Yeah, no, I hope they keep the animations. Just keep it as it is with all the cheesy goodness and just like up them graphics while, because even at the time, not like, despite the cheesy graphics, not graphics, cheesy animations, that game looked beautiful. And it had some like fun designs for like, you know, fantasy designs for what it was at the time, because there was plenty of other fantasy RPGs going on, but I felt like they just kind of went for it, you know. They went full ham, and I'm there for it. I'm there.
Hey,
We
Riggs.
Yes.
How long are you going for still?
Oh
Just
shit.
curious.
Not much longer. I
Okay.
didn't realize that it had been 30 minutes past the usual time that I stopped streaming.
Yeah, I was like, we've been going at it. I was just curious because yeah, I have to end soon, mostly because Yama's behind me.
About sleep.
He's gonna go sleep.
Oh no, I'm
So,
sorry. Here,
it's okay.
let me just really quickly.
Cause I'm still not completely finished with this yet, but I do have to end just because of that.
I mean, you don't have to finish it on stream. Like, I don't think I finished it. I might go do my usual thing where I just hang out in Discord for a little bit with people, for those who want. So here's
Yeah.
what I have so far. Let me take off the color because, I mean, it's not fully colored, that's why. But,
I don't know what I moved.
oops.
What did I move? What is this? What is this?
There you go.
Oh, the back.
It doesn't look quite as weird. There. Let's see. Let me check if there's anyone we should raid. You want to do a double raid again, Kat?
Yeah, let's do a double raid.
Ooh,
Here, let me tell chat and stuff.
there is. Okay, I have 2 people. So we can go. Actually, I have 3.
Yeah, who we going to?
So the choices are. I mean, if you have someone also in mind, you can toss it in. Animal Crossing's New Horizon.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Ooh. Ooh.
or Elden Ring.
Oh. Let's go. Crap.
Yeah, choices.
I know. Well, where does your chat want to go? What do they want?
Chat, do you guys have like a a pick from the choices that I mentioned? So it's Animal Crossing, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or Elden Ring. Let me see if anyone responds, because I think most people are slightly dying off, sleeping off.
Mm-hmm. No worries. Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it looks like nobody has a real idea. Well, and by what that I mean, nobody's responding. Everyone's asleep. No, it's not your fault. It's totally like I wasn't keeping track of time. It's what happens when you're drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, how about you, Kat? Which one of those are you like interested in, or your chat, or if you have someone else you want to recommend?
I think I'll go. Let's go do the person that's playing Elden Ring.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
It is the person doing Elden Ring is a friend of my channel. And they're very cool. It's gonna be a much more chill and relaxed stream. So keep that in mind for everyone. Let me put the raid. What should be a raid message, Kat?
Oh shoot. Let's do the raid message will be.
You decide.
It has to be mushroom related.
Spreading the mushroom raids. Spreading the mushrooms. Spreading the fungus. Oh, that sounds so gross.
Hi, can we spore here?
Hi, can we spore here? Fungus Among Us. Oh,
yeah.
How about
Let's go.
Fungus Among Us?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the Fungus Among Us.
Let's see, and then we'll do. This is the one that is for people who are not subbed. Trying to.
Let me put the.
Why won't you let me? For some reason, why does it put the emote right before?
So here's for people who are subbed, and then people who are not subbed. What's like mushroom? Do I have a mushroom? No. Wait. Okay, well I'll just do this one. This is for the non-sub people, or if you have any other emotes that you'd like to use, just go ahead and use them. Let me double check and make sure that they're still. Oh no! They stopped streaming in the time that we were deciding.
Damn it! Okay,
Yep.
that's fine.
Well, so now we're down to. Hold on. I guess. Okay. So, well, it's still the same raid emote, raid message, but now it's gonna be Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, or The Misadventures of Fink. Or Dragon Quest Original Hardware, the first one. Dragon Warrior, sorry, 1990.
Ooh, I don't know. Shoot, this is hard.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. We could do. Let's do Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna raid Super Ninbao. Everybody, prepare yourselves.
Yeah.
It's a very chill and awesome place. Do you know how to spell, Kat, the name?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for chilling today with us. Thank you, Kat, for chilling with me and doing this multi-stream. It's always a fun pleasure. Make sure you copy the raid message and just like join in on the energy to come in. And I'll see you guys for next time. Likely. Oh, don't forget the event. The event happening on the 18th Pacific Standard. Okay.
Sorry, Reese, you're reading out.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye.
for the friggin' things.
Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, friends.